Hi there folks, it's Handmade by Shirley again, and welcome back to my channel. I've not been so well, so I'm going to come on and do this very quick video of the, I did a wee quick card, small card with the Gummiapan dies, the re-dies. So this die here, if you're interested, it's called Roca. Right, so what I did was, I've cut all my pieces out, just for quickness of the video, and because I don't really want to cough or sputter in it, and I'm not feeling 100% anyway, but I wanted to do something. So, what I just did was, it wasn't anything rocket sciencey at all. So, what I did for this wee card was, it measures 4x4 squared, base card, excuse me, and then I had some of these non-branded stitched square dies, which I've used to make the layers, but I also did a background as well, and I'll show you quickly how I did the background. It's not hard work or anything. And then I just cut out obviously the different sized, these are bits that are left. So, I've already pre-cut my stuff for this card. I just want to show you the background and what I did with the rays, just to make the wee card. So, keep that in there. I've got some multifarious card here, but I didn't use multifarious the first time. I just used normal card, so it works on both. But this was just an offcut, so I'll just do it on this. Just wipe that away. So I've got some Luscious powders from Indigo Blue, that one, which is called Copper Green, and this one was in a pack with some glue that I got with it, so I'm not entirely sure of the actual name of the colour, but I thought I'd use them because they're the kind of colours I'm into, and I thought were perfect for a sort of sea under the water thing. So I had this little thing here, which I'm going to use. It's the top of a coffee jar. I'm going to use it with my stamping platform, but I had this just here and I thought I would just use it. So I've got some water and a spray, and all I did was sprayed some water in here, a couple of sprays, and then I just added some of the powders to it, like that, and then I just mixed it up like that, and then I just kind of spread it on like that. Okay, and then I did get rid of that, so I got a wipe, or if you've got a cloth on the table, just kind of get rid of it like that. And then I used the other colour separately, so I just did exactly the same. Pop that into the lid, and then took some of this and mixed it up. Lovely blue, that, isn't it? So I just added that to it as well, and that was what I did. And then to get the sort of mottled effect, what I actually did was, take that to the side, I did get a wipe and I wiped back some of it, so I kind of wiped it back a bit like that. So that was how I got, this was how I got this. This is different, you'll notice. So what I did for that one was, I didn't actually use these Luscious powders. What I did was I used Distress Oxide inks, oh, Distress Oxide. I'll show you. I used peacock feathers and popped it on there like that. And I spritzed it, and I got covered in it. That's okay. And then I just went like that and that. And I didn't really dry it in between, I just left it to kind of dry itself. And I've got that all over that card, which I didn't want to, so just pop that away. So I did that for that other one, but for this one, and to get the glitz, you can see the shine, that's what I did. So I just put the Luscious powders on. For the other one I did this, so I then added Uncharted Mariner as well, just a wee bit. I don't want loads on there, just do that again, get covered in it, and then I think I just did that and that and that. And then what I did was I went back over it and kind of did that. You can't really see on there. Let's see. I think I did use another colour as well though. So I think I have used Speckled Egg as well. So we'll pop a bit of that on there. And we'll just and then I kind of took it off a bit, and that was how I got the two backgrounds. So just a quick way to show you how to do it. So leave that to dry. So as I say, I've already got my pieces cut out because just to save time, and the base card is 4 inches squared, and it is just white card. Oh, that's me got stuff on it already off my fingers. That's no good. Let's just pop it inside, and then I can hide the inside. You can always hide something, so I can hide the inside with an insert. Just make sure that's completely thingied. Oh gosh, right, that's better. So then I cut a square, which these squares start at, so these are just unbranded squares, and that's 3 inches squared. Then I went to the same one and I cut out the background that I'd done with my Luscious powders there, with the same 3. So you could use anything if you wanted to replicate this at all. Then I went down to, where's my next size? Here's the next size. I've lost them. Here we go. And I wasn't going to put as many squares as I did in that one, because I did 1, 2, 3, 4 in that one. So this one, I thought I'd just put that on, and perhaps that in the middle. So these were the 2 of the smaller, so they were just smaller than that. So they were that one and the next one. So I went right down to like 1 1/4 squared for the very smallest, and this one was 1 1/2. 1 and sorry, no, 1 and 3, 1 3/4, 1 3/4. But as I say, you could use circles. You could not do that at all. You could just do something similar if you do have these Gummiapan dies. They're really good. Right, so what I did was basically the same for the rays, I just coloured them in with some of the Distress Oxides. I didn't particularly wet them, I just put them on here. You could wet them if you wanted, but I just did that with them a couple of times, really just to cover them because I didn't want them to be white. And I didn't double them up this time, I just went for the one layer. That's fine. And then one other thing I did do was put Wink of Stella on the top of them once I'd got them on. So there we go. So this is just Pumice Stone, this one. This Distress Oxide colour. Guess you could use any colour you wanted for a ray. Perhaps a sort of bluey grey colour as well would be quite nice. Or a darker blue. Doesn't really matter, I don't suppose. Obviously, maybe not red, but well, each to their own. So just popping that in one more time, and then just popping that to the side. There we go. And then I've got tissues and I've got toilet roll. I've got tissues and I've got wipes on the table, and I put them for the tissues, but in this point I don't need them. So it just leaves me really to pop this together. Really, I didn't put a sentiment on it either because I didn't think I needed a sentiment, but I mean, I suppose if you wanted one you could pop it on. So just adding the frame that had the background with the Luscious powders on it, or I guess you could use mica powders to do the same thing as well, because they would do a similar background. And then pop this onto the card front. Oh, I'm absolutely sweating buckets here. Really am. So let's try and find the middle point and put that on. Straight. And then what I was going to do is just pop this here in the middle. As well, just try and find a central point there. Oh, don't move it though. Surely. Try and keep it straightish. Oh, let's see. And then this last piece in the centre. And then I'm going to do a tenfold actually. I'm just going to pop these on. Let's find the tweezers. Let's just get some glue. Oh. And I think, oh, that fell down there, so we'll just pop that on there. Get rid of that wee blob of glue. And then this one. And then I can pop some of the Wink of Stella on the top. Yep. See, let's just do that one there. Excuse me as I sniff. There we go. I'm just going to take that glue away. I don't want it. There we go. And then I've just got a Winkle Stella brush. I just want to pop on the top of these rays just to give them a bit extra shine. There we go. Yep, you can see the shine there. And yep, that was how I did it. And I've got a big blob of blue on that one. So thanks for popping by. Hope you've enjoyed watching. I'll come back soon with something else. And if you've not subscribed, please do. I'd be delighted to have you here. Bye for now. See you soon.